Everyone thinks AI assistants are cold, robotic, and impersonal. But OpenAI just proved that assumption completely wrong, and nobody in the tech world saw it coming. OpenAI has introduced AI-generated virtual pets inside its Codex app, turning the coding experience into something that feels alive, warm, and oddly delightful. It is being compared to Microsoft's legendary Clippy, except this time, people actually want it around. Here's everything you need to know. To understand why this matters, you need to go back to 1996. That was the year Microsoft unleashed Clippy on an unsuspecting world, an animated paperclip assistant that would pop up uninvited, interrupt your workflow, and ask if you needed help writing a letter when you clearly did not. Clippy became a cultural punching bag, a symbol of everything wrong with over-eager software design. It was retired in 2007 after years of near-universal ridicule. For almost 2 decades, any comparison to Clippy was a brutal insult in the tech industry. Now, nearly 30 years later, OpenAI is revisiting that concept inside Codex, but with a twist that changes everything. Instead of a static, scripted paperclip, users of the Codex app now encounter AI-generated virtual pets. These are not simple animated mascots. They are dynamically generated companions designed to exist alongside your coding environment, bringing personality and presence to what is otherwise a deeply technical, often lonely workflow. Codex itself is OpenAI's AI-powered coding tool, built to help developers write, debug, and refine code using the power of large language models. It is one of the flagship products in OpenAI's growing suite of developer tools, and adding virtual pets to it signals something significant about where the company believes human-AI interaction is headed. OpenAI is betting that emotional engagement matters, that people do not just want tools, they want companions. The comparison to Clippy is both fair and deeply ironic. Clippy failed because it was intrusive, unhelpful, and tone-deaf to what users actually needed in the moment. The description of OpenAI's pets, however, leans into the opposite characterization, the contrast being that unlike Clippy, these virtual pets are actually useful. That single distinction carries enormous weight. If OpenAI has genuinely solved the equation of making an ambient AI presence feel welcome rather than annoying, that is a meaningful breakthrough in product design. Think about what this could mean for developer experience broadly. Coding is one of the most cognitively demanding tasks a person can do. Hours of focused concentration, debugging obscure errors, wrestling with logic that simply refuses to cooperate. It can be mentally exhausting and isolating. A well-designed AI companion that provides encouragement, celebrates small wins, or simply exists as a cheerful presence in the corner of your screen could meaningfully improve well-being and productivity. That is not a trivial product feature. That is a statement about the future of how humans and AI share digital space. This also raises fascinating questions about AI personification. OpenAI is one of the most watched companies in the world right now. Every product decision it makes is studied, debated, and often copied by competitors. Introducing virtual pets into a professional coding tool normalizes the idea that AI can and should have personality, presence, and even emotional resonance. That is a significant philosophical and commercial move, not just a quirky feature update. What should you watch for next? Pay close attention to how the developer community responds to these virtual pets over the coming weeks. If adoption is strong and sentiment is positive, expect competitors, GitHub Copilot, Google's coding tools, Amazon Code Whisperer, to explore similar features. If OpenAI has genuinely cracked the code on making AI companions feel useful and welcome rather than gimmicky and intrusive, it will set a new standard for developer tools across the entire industry. The ghost of Clippy has haunted the tech world for nearly 3 decades. OpenAI has just decided to summon it back. This time, with better technology, better design, and a very different outcome in mind. Whether these AI pets become beloved fixtures of the coding experience or fade into obscurity will tell us a great deal about where human-AI relationships are truly headed.